Damn, Yannick. Damn. Damn. Hell, let's swap the world, Yannick. Hell, let's swap the world.
Can you swap my car? Just kidding, I don't want that bullshit in me. That's a really nice purple.
That is actually pretty nice. Type R's, Type R's.
8-figure rich.
Ooh, S2Ks.
Okay, so prize number
I like
4
the yellow.
Is a
fire one.
4K HDR Roku. Is that how you do that? Roku.
Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Two Stock channel. I'm with Yannick and
I'm too white for this heat.
oh yeah, he is. But yeah, so we just stopped at a show that was going on today called IllMotion. Decided to take a look at some cars, lots of Type R's and lots of RS's. Like there was literally what, like 13 Focus RS's all in a row.
Blue, 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 blue.
Yeah.
Black. Blue, 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 blue.
Yeah, and it were like off-centered. One had yellow fog lights, one had normal fog lights, one had yellow fog lights, one had normal fog lights. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we're heading back to the garage. Yannick's going to be working on putting a sub in his little Fiesta here, and then I'm going to be working on getting the Accord ready for the track day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! I missed the subwoofer. Yeah, so we're back at the house. Yannick's going to start on his little subwoofer project for his Fiesta. And then I got to kind of unbury the Accord in its shambles over there. So I got, so basically what I got to do is I still got to replace the shock absorber on this side. I already did that one. I have an adjustable one on the passenger side. Just got to do the driver's side now, so that the front of the car doesn't hop. It had bad shocks in the front of it, but yeah. So I'm gonna tackle that. Then I got the airbox to do, and yeah, I gotta put the airbox back in. And I had a temporary wire running through there trying to check for the idling issue and the timing issue and shit like that. Turns out it was the ECU, which is coming tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna get to getting this thing prepped up for the weekend here for racing. Okay, we have a little mouse over here somewhere.
Furry bastard.
Little furry bastard. What should we call him? Mouse word? Let's call him Mouse word.
I agree.
Mouse word it is.
Mouse word.
So Yannick's been plowing away at this, and he's just like, "Oh, I got to do this." It's already in there. Someone else had a subwoofer system in here, but they didn't pull anything out. So like, it still had the taps for the speakers. It has this little diaper fuse or whatever for the remote signal.
Now where the fuck is this going?
Yeah. But so I already got my new shock in. There's my old one. The shock is actually worn out on that. But yeah, these ones, they have the little tip on the top here, so I can actually adjust it. But I just got started. I'm going to start putting back together the engine bay, since it's still all torn apart as my nitrous jet just sits there. There's one thing I forgot to mention to you guys on how to make every car faster. I've never mentioned this in the video before. So you got to look over at your glove box there. You got to slap one of these bad boys on. Let's put it. I'm going to kind of look you guys away for a second here. There we go. Bam! That's how you make every single car fast. You gotta put one of those guys on there. So I basically got the whole engine bay back together. Here, I'll kind of move over here. But normally I don't need a booster on this thing. But I put the booster on it, and then I was hearing some weird ass sounds coming from the coil, and the go inside, and my limiter light was on, and the tachometer was jumping all over the place, and it's not even on. And so I unplugged the computer, plugged in a different computer, and then it stopped. So I think I've been having issues with this P13 anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's bad to start. So right now it's a little hard to see, but so that's I got an F22B ECU right there. I got another P13 on the way. It should be here tomorrow, but so this is the P13 that I had, and I know if you see the 4W, it means it's a 4-wheel steering automatic computer, but it's been converted to a manual. But I've been having so many issues I've been trying to figure out why this car does not idle right or anything like that and stalls. And the moment I switched the computer, the problem went away. So because I changed everything, you know, normal Honda idling issues, like it was going up and down. I'll throw in a clip here of what it was doing, because I did get a clip of it, but yeah, I was having major idling issues with this thing, and I could never figure it out for a whole year. And then I finally decided to change the computer after literally, ooh, that was weird, going after everything, and then instantly fixed the problem. But I literally, the car's battery's been fine. I run it, like, the battery's never died on me. This is the first time it's died. And so I think the ECU is just getting even worse. I think the ECU actually is shorted and, like, just fucking killed my battery. Let's see if it'll start now. Ah, there you go. But yeah, I put my voltmeter to it. It had 0.5 of a volt in the battery. So that's it. Batteries will normally not drain that far unless there's a short. I think it's that ECU. God freaking damn it. Hopefully it didn't kill my battery, but yeah, I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. But yeah, you can see how nice and smooth it idles with the F-Series ECU. But yeah. So I got a few more things to wire up. I'm actually going to tap in the wire right here from my e-brake wire. Like, it's kind of a wiring mess right now. So, like, I was actually going to tap this wire right here. This runs under there and it goes to my BR rev limiter. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to put a switch here. So when I hit the switch, it won't read the e-brake is up. So then I could do a burnout. Wow, look, it's all dark now. So, we've been kind of pounding away. Yannick's been swearing in his car, trying to feed wires through it.
This shit.
But, so I've been inside of the car here. I'll kind of show you guys what I've done. So, I kind of was thinking about it, and I'm just like, well, when I go to do burnouts, like for, before the race. Okay. There you go. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I was thinking when I have the e-brake up to do the burnout, it's going to want to activate my BR launch control. And so I thought, okay, let's think around this. So I went and grabbed myself a PC power button here. And I just, so this is the signal wire to the BR right here. And then this is the other half that goes to the e-brake switch here. So where's my key? Where's my key? Oh, there. So I'll show you kind of really briefly here. So, oh yeah, I guess I can't really show you. So basically when the e-brake is on, the e-brake light comes on, and then that signal wire also goes to the BR. But so when I hit the switch, so when I turn it off, the BR will get no signal from it while the e-brake is up, so then it won't hit the launch control. So, and then right after the burnout, turn that on, and then I'm good to launch the car. And then the other thing I did was basically I found out with the BR, if you go above the rev that it's set at, so say it's set at 3,000 RPMs, you rev it to like 6, and then you pull the e-brake, it totally cuts the ignition. There's no spark until it hits that 3,000 mark that you set it to. So I figured this out with my Prelude. And so what I did was, my clutch pedal was not in use at all for the switches, so it literally, here, like, no clutch, starts. I never wired up for that because I'm just like, whatever, I'm living life dangerously here. So putting the e-brake off, so there's no e-brake light right there, kind of just sits like right there, like, bam, e-brake light. So what I did is, if we go under the dash here, you will see, okay, let's see here. I can't see. Okay. So way up there you can see my two crimp connectors. That switch right there, when the clutch gets fully depressed, it presses down on that switch. So the black wire is going to a bolt right there that's grounded out. And then the yellow wire, I haven't actually mounted it yet, but it goes all the way over. And then to the other side here, it goes into right here. You can see So that black wire is the signal wire for my e-brake, and then the yellow one's the one from the clutch. So when I press in the clutch, let me just move my chair forward, can't reach, I'm tiny. So when I press in the clutch, the e-brake light comes on. No clutch, clutch, no clutch, clutch. So when I clutch in, it'll also do the launch control as well. So when I'm shifting, I can stay full throttle and push in the clutch, and it totally cuts the ignition. That's basically how a no lift shift system works. So I don't even have to let off the gas. I can stay full throttle and I can shift a lot quicker, and it decells the engine a lot faster. There's no rev hang. It's like basically shutting your car off to shift. So it decells a lot quicker, so it's a lot easier on the transmission for shifting. But yeah, it's a lot easier on the synchros, not really so much the transmission because you're full power. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get that mounted up, and then the Accord is basically ready to go. I'll swap the tires when we get to the track there. But yeah, for now the Accord is basically ready to go. I got everything done that I needed to get done to this thing, so pretty excited. I'm going to be going on Friday here, August the 23rd. So I got a week here because today is Sunday right now, so I'll probably have this video up maybe later this week. It might end up being up on the 23rd because I'm pretty busy. I work long days, so we'll see. I'll try and get it up as soon as possible. I got one more video of picking up this thing to upload. So this was just my brother's parts car, but here, I'll actually show you guys a little bit. So we pulled the engine all out of it. Like, this thing is rotted. Like, there's holes there, there's more in the back. The freaking underside of this thing is gone. But this motor did run back in 2015. It cranks over, it's not locked or anything like that. The distributor is all rotted out and everything. Like, moisture obviously got in there since it was sitting, but yeah, you can see inside of there the tacks for the crank angle sensor, because that's what fires this fuel injection system. It's OBD-O based because it's a 80s style. But yeah, so my brother wanted this manual transmission for his Accord. We might actually do a swap, or I might do a swap video for that. But so I told him he can work on this thing here if I get this engine. So now I got a 2-liter block, because mine's a base model, obviously, because the odd color, but or odd color bumpers. So this is a CV twin carbed 1.8 liter. I'm hoping to actually do some videos of this pretty soon here in the future, so it's not a table anymore. But yeah, so I was thinking about maybe doing a turbo build on that, but doing kind of an OEM plus kind of a thing for it. Like, I want to make it look still quite stock, like not out of the ordinary. I'm going to get some like stock alloy wheels for it and stuff to get rid of the steelies. I want to get color match bumpers for it as well. It already has an SI transmission in it, so it already has an LSD transmission in this thing. But the reason why for that is my buddy blew up the transmission when I lent him the car. And I got lucky, and there was one at the junkyard, and it was SI, low mileage and everything. It had 130,000 kilometers on it. My trans on that had over 300,000. And so, I mean, the motor and everything runs great. So I can still drive it in that, but I want to restore this car too. So I want to make it look, I'm going to redo it silver, make it look 100% OEM stock. I'm not changing the ride height. I might maybe lower it a little bit, but keep a nice exhaust on it. And I was thinking about doing a turbo build with this. So I was going to look into what type of parts I can get for a better piston, rods, and stuff like that to make it a little bit more like reliable. But it's a cast iron block, so I don't got to re-sleeve it. I'm not going to run like thousands of horsepower out of this little guy, but I mean 200 horsepower would be pretty sick out of this thing. It would go like a rocket, since the freaking car itself is 1,800 pounds, as is with all the interior. But yeah, so subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for that if second gen stuff is your thing, because I really want to get onto this car here soon. I'm almost done with the Accord for the season. Like, we're in August now, so it's not much left before the snow starts falling. So this thing's going to end up getting parked, but there might be some videos coming out of that. I'll let you guys have to wait for that. But and then the Prelude should be coming back here really soon. It's almost done. It's tuned and that, but yeah, so keep an eye out for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to race the Accord. I have yet to put a time slip on this thing, so I'm very excited for that. There will be a whole video and everything for you guys for sure to come on the channel here. So subscribe and watch out for that. I hate saying subscribe because it's like do your own thing. I don't really tell people to subscribe. What the fuck are you going off about? But yeah, I mean, I just think that the stuff that I'm going to be coming up with here is some pretty cool shit. So, and I feel like some people would like to watch those videos too. So that's why I say subscribe. But
Do it. Subscribe.
just subscribe. Subscribe for Yannick. 1 subscribe equals 1 respect for Yannick.
I don't need no respect.
Yeah, you do. You drive a trash can.